Hi everyone. Yes, well, this is my first time doing anything back on my own channel for a long time. For over a month now. I was doing quite a few videos just over a month ago, and I haven't done any. But reason is, there's been stuff and things in life that I've had to obviously put before YouTube. Unfortunately, I do love doing YouTube. I love all you supporters. I really do. It's just I've had to sort things out over the past month. But anyways, we're back for a live stream tonight. Hopefully we should be joined by a few friends. Just had to load Facebook up several times, but right. We'll just see if the others join us if they want. Okay. All right. So yes, as I said, the reasons why I've not been able to do any videos is just for various, unfortunately life's getting in the way. I'm still on the hunt for work. I'm beginning to sometimes question why I bother, but we all have to keep trying, don't we? I just realised something. I'm probably. Okay. So what should we talk about in the midst? Well, things I've bought. I haven't bought too much lately because over the month of Easter I spent, over the Easter weekend, sorry, I spent considerably more than I wanted to, which set me back a little bit sort of financially, but hopefully things are okay. I had purchased, I bought the Mary Poppins Returns on Blu-ray, which I watched, I thought was good. I bought... Obviously, what I bought myself at Easter, other than a few chocolates, I bought myself Doom for the Nintendo Switch, which I think was really good. And yeah, so I bought myself Doom. I still go into that to this recently new market stall, this collector stall here in my hometown, the Market Harbour. Yeah, got a few things off there. I bought the Mask Rider Super Gold figure, classic from childhood. I got that for about £5. Oh yeah, I bought myself Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I have watched, and I thought that was great. I was quite gutted that I didn't get a chance to see that at the cinema, but anyway, anyways, seen it now, got it. I think it's a great film. I have seen Avengers Endgame, which I think is really good. And I'm hoping to try and get the chance to see it again, possibly tomorrow in 3D. As I hear, it's still difficult to get tickets. I was so bloody lucky going on the second night, and because I got the very last ticket and I was sat right at the front of the cinema. Isn't my ideal place to sit, but what can you do? Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed Endgame. It was a long film, obviously, plus the trailers as well, over 3 hours more, and a rather stiff neck at the end of it from having to look right up at the screen from sitting at the front. But otherwise, it was pretty good, very good. Great film. And if you've not seen it, I won't talk too much because I'm sure. I think there's quite a few people who want to see it who haven't seen it yet because it is still very hard to get. It's quite hard to get a ticket because it's so popular. Right. I hope everyone had a good May the 4th. Yeah. I kind of enjoyed it. There was this little event at Specsavers with all the staff dressing up as Star Wars characters, lots of stormtroopers. I went down and took a few photos, which I posted. Yeah, that was good. Spent the day with my mates. Yeah, and so the next purchase I know I want to get is the Bumblebee Blu-ray, which I thought was out today, but I don't know if it's because it's bank holiday. I thought it was going to be supposed to be a couple of weeks after Into the Spider-Verse. In fact, I'll just check that out now. Hey? Oh no, it's not till May the 13th. So we've got another week yet. No, another week. So it don't matter. Okay. Yeah, I'm still playing some games, not as much lately because I'm playing more retro stuff, sort of Sega stuff at the moment on my Mega Drive, on my classic Mega Drive. I've got sort of several cartridge games I bought, and I've discovered that the when you get these classic Mega Drives with the 80s installed, or the 80 games installed, these ACT games, yes, they're not actually developed by Sega, and that's probably why there's been glitches with them. But yeah, it comes with two small sort of versions of Sega controllers. But luckily, because I do have an actual Mega Drive from a few years ago, I've been able to use one of the traditional Mega Drive controllers, and it does work substantially better. So, yeah. What films am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward definitely to Detective Pikachu. I plan to go and see that probably next week. And, of course, what I do definitely want to see is Aladdin. And then I think the next thing I know that's out that I want to see after that is The Lion King, but that's a couple of months away yet. So, yeah. Well, no, I think it's late next month, doesn't it? I think. Yeah. I'm just gonna mute for a second. Yep, I've just had confirmation from Knowlsy to say he's coming on. So yeah, I know. I'll see who else might be available. Bit dry. Tell you what, just while we're waiting for the last few minutes, I'll play the start of a new song I've been working on. Okay, well that's about as far as that one's gone. So yeah, I'm still working on that. Oh, hey John.
There, man.
All right, you can hear me, okay?
Yeah, not too bad. Let's give us a second. Sorry about that.
Right.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Do you know if Sam's going to come on, or?
I've no idea. I've messaged him, but I've not heard anything.
That's all right. He's got the link. He can come on if he wants.
Yeah, he's probably busy doing something. He's left his phone somewhere else. He has a tendency of doing that.
Yeah.
Hey, yes. So, how have you been?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So, what have you been doing with yourself today?
Nothing really.
Same here.
Actually done absolutely nothing. I went out for a little walk earlier on, and that was about it, really.
Yeah, I went for a walk with a friend earlier.
Yeah, just can't really do much at the moment because I've literally got barely any money, so I can't really go anywhere. And plus, I've kind of been to see too many films back to back. Because the past 2 weeks or so, I've been pretty much been to see quite a few films. I've been to see Endgame twice, and then went to see Pet Sematary about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So a lot of the money that I did have was mainly gone on films. So I need to kind of, just have a few days because I get paid again this weekend. So it's supposed to be on the 12th, but that's a Sunday this week. So
Yeah, I'm hoping.
I should get paid on Friday.
Yeah, what I'm hoping is that I'll be able to maybe go and see Endgame in 3D tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I really want to see it in 3D. So
I might go and see Endgame one more time, and I might maybe make it a 3D.
yeah.
So, it's just at the moment in Hull anyway. I mean, obviously it's really popular everywhere, but in Hull it's literally every screen is pretty much full.
Yeah, well, I went to I went on the second night. The cinema in a place called Corby that's near me. And I got the very last ticket. And I was sat right at the front.
Sorry, go on.
I sat right at the front. I got the very last ticket.
Not bad. Yeah, when we went to see it, when me and Sam went to see it for the second time on Saturday, we literally was the last two seats, and it was literally just onto the right hand side, right at the front row. Of all the other ones, I mean, it wasn't too bad. I mean, we've been to see it at our local View cinema, and the second time I went to see it at our newly refurbished Odeon, and now it's known as Odeon Lux. And it was actually quite better because it's a very long film. It's like 3 hours 2 minutes. But 3 hours 2 minutes of film. But at Odeon, because of they've got like reclining armchairs now, it doesn't seem that big of a chore at Odeon. You know what I mean? You can kind of just sit there, relax, put your feet up, and you don't have to worry about your back aching or anything like that. It's much better.
Does your View have a director's lounge in
it? I don't know. All I think of, we've got a VIP section, which are where the seats are a bit more like an armchair, but you get a proper armrest on both sides, so you've got enough room you've got enough foot room, and you've got quite a bit more of a comfier seat, but that's about it. And you pay like an extra, I think £2, I think, for VIP. But we don't have a director's lounge. I don't think, unless maybe one of the screens we have does have one. I don't know, because screen 1 is our biggest screen at View, and it's literally massive. But all the other screens are about normal size.
The one I normally go to in Leicester is Showcase.
Right. Okay. We don't have a showcase. We don't have any showcases in Hull. I mean,
that one's got a good director's lounge. It's like if you ever feel like having a big treat or something, you can order a pizza and have it while you're watching the film, and
yeah, that's good.
You get to go in the bar before the film, so
that's good. Yeah, our Odeon, it used to have a bar, and back when we was just literally about 18, 19, whenever me and a few mates would kind of meet up a few hours before the film and just go and have a couple of drinks in the bar and then go and see the film. But that's long gone now. Been long gone. I
wouldn't want to drink anything alcoholic before going into a long film, in case it risks me go out halfway through it.
Yeah, no. Well, luckily it wasn't a problem really for any of us. But like I say, we didn't drink ridiculous. We just had maybe one or two. But yeah, it was. I mean, it's been long gone now, that bar. They've redone it now completely. Our Odeon. They're made into an Odeon Lux now. Where it's got real nice seats, and the screens are curved, so they're actual proper IMAX. So, well, apparently they are IMAX, but apparently it's the screen after. It's kind of like the new technology past IMAX. It's IMAX, but it's kind of like the new thing, the new screens. But yeah, they're all curved screens in the Odeon now, and it's about goddamn time we've got IMAX screens in Hull. Because no other cinema, and I could be telling a lie, we have Cineworld as well. We have Cineworld, just one Cineworld in Hull, but it's quite a distance from where I live. And that one's, I think, the biggest cinema we've got in Hull. It's quite a large building, and it's got quite a few screens, and the screens are absolutely massive. There's an upper tier and a lower tier to one as well. Really big. But I've only been there 3 times. I think one time was on a school trip, because literally the school paid for our whole class to go and see a film.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the film was now, but it basically was kind of like a historically correct kind of film, like a true story about something. I don't bloody know. But it went then through school, and I've met up a couple of times with a few mates up there as well.
Well, I don't remember if I ever got to go to the cinema with school. When I was at the special school for several years, we went to the theatre more. I don't think we ever actually went to cinema.
We went to our local theatre as well a couple of times. I remember we went to see Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
We went to see that one time. But yeah, I mean, we've got quite a few cinemas. We've got a Real as well in St. Stephen's, which is another fairly large shopping centre.
I know Leicester's got a View. I think there's a Real. Because we go past on the way back from Birmingham when we've gone to TF Nation. The coach goes by near where the Odeon is in the where the View is, in the Foss Park area.
Right, okay. Yeah, we've got quite a few really, a bit spread out, but we've got quite a few. I mean, I think there's right in the city centre, Hull city centre, there's 3 cinemas within a walkable distance, but the Odeon is actually kind of on the outskirts of Hull. It's kind of on the main road coming into the city centre. It's on you basically, if you was driving to Hull from wherever you're from, you would literally come up to a big massive. You'd be on a big massive motorway, the main motorway that kind of leads up to Leeds and etc. So basically, when you get to this big roundabout, and you pretty much kind of just feel her off, and it's literally just on your right, either on your left or your right, whatever direction you're coming in.
Often, John.
Sorry,
have you been into Leeds quite often, or?
No, I have been to Leeds years ago, but I don't go there, but I haven't been there at all. I've been to Manchester a few times.
Yeah.
But I haven't been to Leeds that much. I've been to Liverpool. I think went to Liverpool when I was about maybe in my early teens.
Yeah, well, my sister's been at university in Liverpool, and I've never gone down. So I've never gone up, rather. So,
yeah. Well, once I get a bit more cash, I want to kind of travel a little bit more. I mean, I want to go to. I want to, just thinking about the UK. I mean, I've not really been that far. I mean, the furthest I've been the longest I've actually travelled is up to Swansea. Went to Swansea and then London are the two furthest things that I've actually travelled in the UK. I've not been anywhere.
With friends before, like Sam or.
No, well, basically, the only place me and Sam have travelled together is Birmingham for TF Nation or for MCM Birmingham Comic Con in the past.
Yeah. When we go to PonyCon, have you ever been to Nottingham before?
Might have done. I can't quite remember. I don't really know the Nottingham area, to be quite honest. It's not that far from.
Yeah, I mean, I used to go there a lot when I used to be able to travel on the train for free. And I used to be able to go to Nottingham a lot because it's only about half an hour's train ride.
It's not far from
you guys. When we do PonyCon, you guys want to? Are you guys taking a stagecoach?
Yeah. Well, we'll be taking. Well, we'll have to look into it. I mean,
as I say, the best thing for me to do is go on the train because I can travel to Nottingham from the local train station. It only takes half an hour.
Well, we can travel to Nottingham on our train from Hull because I'm not sure if there might possibly. I can't really remember because I've not really done it. I've not really travelled to Nottingham by train that much. But I think there might be one change.
Oh, there's Carl.
There's Carl. But I don't know. We'll see. Just play it by ear, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right.
You all right, Carl?
I've not long since woke up. I had my tea and I'll watch.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know if I can hear Carl though.
Ooh.
I can hear him. But
not this again, please. Not this again. Right, I'm going to try something. Right, hang on. Not this
Hello?
Again. Not this again. Right, I'm going to try something.
I can hear Carl, but he's muted himself at the moment.
No, I've muted it. I'm going to try demuting him.
Oh.
Unmuting him, rather. Cool, what have I done? I do not have a computer. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to. Now I can't unmute for some reason.
That's the problem I had as well. Oh, there we go.
I think myself.
Yeah, I think Carl has to unmute himself on his end.
Okay. See if Carl can unmute himself.
He's unmuted.
All right.
Can you hear him now?
No.
You can't hear him.
This
fine,
happened,
John, but
yeah, this happened before when.
No, not again.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I know what I'll do. try something. See if I can get the broadcast up on my phone, and then I should be able to hear you.
No, that's not going to work at all.
Because there is a slight delay as well with being live.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Tell him to do whatever it was that he did last time when it happened with me and what the call were on. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Carl. I can hear you now.
Tell him to do whatever it was that he did last
Yeah,
time.
I can hear you on my phone. Can you hear me?
When me and what the call were on.
Can you hear me, Carl?
Yeah, I forgot.
I don't think Cal can hear you either.
I can hear him. It's just yeah, I can hear him. It's just it's like about a minute delay.
Can you hear me, Carl?
It might be better, Lawrence. Cal said try to do what you did last time when you had this problem.
Yeah, all right. That means I'll have to end this broadcast, but
yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, guys.
No problem.